Hey everyone, Andy here from Andy's Film Shack. I hope you all been doing well. I've kind of been busy with work and stuff and haven't managed actually to do much videos. Well, I think it's been about 10 days since I loaded up my last video or so, and yeah, I've kind of been tied up with work and haven't managed to kind of do anything really much. It's kind of always for me. Now with my current work, come kind of end of November, beginning of December, I'm kind of always busy up to kind of New Year basically. So I'll try to get some more videos out, guys, for you throughout December. But it's probably I'm probably not going to be as active as I originally anticipated. But either way, even by being busy, it didn't stop me buying some Blu-rays. I haven't had the actually chance to sit down and watch many movies, but I did. I have managed to pick up quite a few, and I'm just gonna do this quick video basically to show what I have amassed over kind of last 2 weeks or so. First of all, got this one here. It's a release from BFI, British Film Institute, and I cannot mind what it's properly pronounced in French. It's a French title. I think it's like Le Star or something like that. But in English it basically translates as The Golden Age. And this is a movie from 1930. And it's one of these dual format editions, which doesn't really bother me because I'm only interested in Blu-ray. But anyway, it's been on my radar for a while, and I came up with I found a really good deal online. I got it for like, I think £5 something delivered, so which was exceptional. And yeah, it's been on my radar. It's one of the kind of early films basically. I can't remember whether it's actually silent or there's like or is it talkie one. But it's, if you look up kind of all the kind of films from last century, the early last century, this film I think comes up quite a lot in different kind of recommendations, different like reviews and stuff. So yeah, I was kind of looking to get this and I got it finally, so I'm actually looking forward to watch it as well. So pretty cool. I always wanted to collect more of Criterion Blu-rays, or even back in the day DVDs, but they always been so expensive kind of to import them from America. I never done that much about them, but recently I started to look on places like Amazon and eBay and stuff like that, so to see if there's anything kind of second hand I can maybe snap up. And funnily enough, I set my target because it's also to do with like import taxes in the UK, because if I think the minimum is, if they haven't changed it again, last time I checked it was £15, so anything over £15 you get kind of, or might get hit by import tax and kind of duties and whatnot. So I always try to keep it below 15 quid if I'm importing, and for Criterions to get them under 15 quid delivered, that's actually a pretty awesome deal in my book. And I managed to pick up 3 Criterion Blu-ray releases from eBay UK. They were actually all came from sellers in UK, so there wasn't, I didn't have to worry about any import taxes or anything, duty charge and stuff like that. But yeah, pretty chuffed. So first of all, I picked up this one here, which is called Down by Law. I have never seen this film, but because it's obviously on Criterion label, I expect it to be a good film, because I think Criterion have done a couple films that are kind of a bit maybe not that exceptional or good films, but pretty much most of the films they have released, probably about 99–98%, are actually really good films. So I have all the faith in Criterion, and I believe this film probably will be good. But yeah, I haven't really heard much about this film, so it's kind of like really a blind buy, but it's Criterion, so I've been meaning to collect them, so this is my, I think, 4th Criterion Blu-ray now. and this is film from 1986. And it is, I think, actually an English film, made in like, doesn't say here really, but yeah, I think it's an English film or an English language, basically. Anyway, okay, the next one I picked up again. By the way, that came under 15 quid, which is pretty awesome for a Criterion Blu-ray. So if you can get them under 15, in my book, that's a decent deal. Okay, the next one I managed to again snap from eBay for less than £15 was The 400 Blows. That's a French film in French from 1959. I have heard many good things about this film. Have seen popping up all the time on my kind of film research when I go back, on like 50s, 60s. That film always pops up. So I finally got it, so I'll be able to watch it and kind of decide for myself whether it's good or not. I'm again, because it's on Criterion label, then I think it will be a pretty good film. And the other Criterion film I picked up, this was actually, I think, about £13 or something like that, which was an even better deal. But I got this one here, which is called Letter Never Sent, and that's actually a Russian film from kind of like Soviet times, basically, made in Soviet Union, and it's from 1959, made by Mosfilm, or in Russian Mosfilm, and I don't actually recall ever seeing this film when I was younger, because I originally come from Latvia, which was actually part of Soviet Union for some time, and Russian cinema is actually quite close to me, because I grew up basically with a lot of Russian films, and there are some really good stuff out there in Russian cinema, but this obviously has hit the Criterion spotlight, basically, or radar, should I say, and they have released it as well. I think they released it back in DVD and maybe even a laser disc, but I can't remember ever seeing this, or maybe I have seen, but I just didn't remember, it's been so long maybe. But yeah, really looking forward to watch this, and it's in black and white, by the way, so which is cool. I really love old black and white films. Okay, so that was my 3 Criterion films I picked up. Basically, each of them are less than 15 quid, and absolutely awesome deal. This one here I picked up. I seen it. It's kind of like an HMV exclusive, and it's The Hunger Games: Catching Fire. I seen the first film. I actually watched this recently as well, but I seen the first film. I wasn't too kind of keen on first. Well, I did like the first film, but I don't think it kind of did that much for me. I think it was between kind of good film and average film, so somewhere in between. So, but definitely this was a much better film after watching it. But the reason I went for this one here, it's HMV exclusive, kind of like a slipcase, digipack kind of. You get like a slipcase, and then you get this kind of fold out digipack. You get there's a digital code, and you get some like mini posters or art cards, whatever you call it, and it's kind of 2 discs, Blu-ray and DVD. But I kind of like it. It looks pretty cool, and I've been kind of meaning to get it maybe at some point, but seeing this recently on offer. I think it was like originally 15 quid they were selling it, and it went down to 9.99 from, well, 14.99 it was, and it went down to 9.99, so I decided to pick it up for a tenner basically. But yeah, pretty cool, like it, and definitely enjoy this much better than the first film. And then I have a pile of Masters of Cinema releases from Eureka. I actually kind of went a little bit mad and just ordered piles, well, not piles and piles, but I ordered quite a few of Eureka Blu-rays, Masters of Cinema series Blu-rays, and so I'll just quickly go through them and show what I got here. First of all, I got Faust. Okay, that is the film, a black and white film from 1926. So I'm actually really taken by early cinema, by like silent cinema and early kind of black and white cinema. So this definitely, I think, will be right up my street. I really kind of love exploring the kind of early cinema, early years from the kind of last century. You know, the starting. Well, there wasn't much really happening probably in like 1910s. You know, everything kicked off kind of like in 1920s, 1930s. But I kind of, you know, this is what, 1926, yeah. So I kind of really like exploring that kind of film era and basically pick up these films and I do really like black and white films basically. And yeah, this, I haven't seen this, I think, no, I haven't definitely seen this before, so I'm really looking forward to watch this. Next one is Simon Killer. Again from Eureka Masters of Cinema series. Never heard anything about this film before, but again, I have a lot of faith in Masters of Cinema series from Eureka. They always do kind of, in my book, they do kind of a similar job to Criterion over in America. And I have a lot of faith in them, and their films normally as well, the films they release are normally pretty awesome. So yeah, I haven't seen this, but kind of really looking forward to watch it and find out what's this all about. So, but again, as I said, Eureka Masters of Cinema, so fingers crossed, it should be good. The next one again is obviously Masters of Cinema from Eureka, and there's, I think there's like 4 shorts in this one. Yeah, 4 stories by 4 authors. I don't know how that title should be read, but it's basically Rogo Pag or something like that. So it's 4 kind of acronyms or whatever you want to call it. It's Ro, Go, Pa or PA and G. But again, I don't know much about this, but again, it was kind of like a blind buy. But I really want to collect these Masters of Cinema releases from Eureka, the same as I kind of want to collect the Criterion releases. So I just went for it. It was, you know, a good deal, and I just bought it. I had this already, seen this film already, and it's called Two Lane Blacktop. Again, one of the Criterion releases. The reason I bought this one again, because I had this on, or I had a steelbook edition from Eureka, and I just decided to get just a normal Blu-ray case as well, so I have both, you know. But I have seen this film. Yeah, it's a pretty good film. Definitely would recommend to any kind of a film lover to check it out. I think it's, yeah, it is available from Criterion label as well, so I will be definitely picking up the US version as well from Criterion. But yeah, it's you get it in UK, and you can actually get it for probably less than 10 quid, and you know, it's awesome price for this release. Next one, it's kind of a double bill really. Oh, give me 2 secs. Haven't seen, I don't think I have ever seen this as well, and it's Nosferatu, and this is from 1922, again black and white, and this is, I think, yeah, it's a silent film, which is awesome. Love black and white silent films, absolutely adore them. Yeah, I never had this in my collection again. Eureka Masters of Cinema releases, and it comes again in normal Blu-ray case and the steelbook, and I decided to pick them both up for my collection. I'm probably going to keep the steelbook sealed, and we'll open the normal Blu-ray edition and keep the steelbook sealed, because that will protect it and it's not going to get scratched or anything. Okay, picked up another steelbook from Eureka, and it's Al Pacino in, I think it's pronounced Serpico. I might be wrong, but I think that's what it's called, Serpico. And I don't think I ever have seen this either. This is a film from 1973. I kind of do like early Al Pacino stuff. So yeah, I'm looking forward to watching this, and as I said, I don't think I ever seen this, so pretty cool again. It's actually, sorry, going back, it comes in a normal Umray case as well, or keep case, whatever you want to call it. And I'll be picking that one up as well at some point. I think I'll probably just keep this sealed for my collection and just get a normal case. And one more I got from a Masters of Cinema series. It is Poison or La Poison. That's a French film from 1951, and it's again in black and white. Awesome. I can't remember. I think this is one of the film noir kind of genres, but I might be wrong. But I don't think I have seen this. But again, as I said earlier on, Masters of Cinema release a lot of faith in these releases, and yeah, I'm looking forward to checking this out and watching this as soon as I can. Okay, and last one I just picked up a couple of days ago. In fact, what's today? Saturday? No, it was yesterday. Wasn't on my shopping list, so to speak, but I went to my local, or popped in my local HMV on lunch break on Friday, yesterday, and noticed or discovered that they have reduced price on the Steven Spielberg Director's Collection. Okay, as you can see here, it's still got the sticker. It was $59.99. It was then down to $39.99. I kind of wanted. I wanted and didn't want to get this. There were a couple early films like Duel, 1941, The Sugarland Express, and I think Always. That was the kind of 4 films I wanted to see on Blu-ray. Especially Duel. I really have kind of a lot of respect for that film. It's Steven Spielberg's first film, and I absolutely love it. It's great film, and obviously what they've done is kind of sneaky made this into the kind of collector's edition. I didn't release these films separately. They're probably going to come later on. But basically, I wasn't going to spend 60 quid on it. I think it was a little bit too much. I'm always really skeptical about these all kind of special editions and collector's editions. I think sometimes they are actually really overpriced to just get, you know, people to fork out their, you know, hard-earned money and just, you know, cream on that. But, you know, this is no nonsense kind of edition, so it's quite nice. It kind of comes out like a book, and you know, you get all the discs, you know, tagged away. Or tacked away, should I say, so you can actually see that probably in the back. I'm not going to open it as yet, but I'm probably going to do kind of another video and show you what's inside. But you can see there at the back, there basically, you know, it's kind of like a fold-out book, and the DVDs are kind of stuck in, or Blu-rays are stacked inside. But yeah, I wasn't, you know, going to buy that 60 quid, and I don't know what price I was kind of thinking of paying for it, but it was just kind of spontaneous. I walked in, they had it at $39.99. I thought, well, there is 8 films inside, that kind of works out, 5 quid per film. It's got maybe a bit extra value because of the collector's edition, that kind of book inside as well, or the, you know, the whole kind of packing, and there's obviously some textual material inside, you know, some stuff you can read. And I thought, well, 40 quid, that kind of is fairly fair deal, and I thought, you know, I'm just going to get it. So yeah, I you know, paid 40 quid for it, and I think that was fairly reasonable. But no doubt it probably will pop up later on some sales, you know. It will. I reckon it might be 30-25 quid at the end. So, but yeah, I bought it, so screw it. Okay guys, that's it. That's my video for today. It's actually, I think, about 20 minutes long, so yeah, sorry it took a bit longer than I thought, but I hope you enjoyed the video, and obviously enjoyed a couple of films I showed you, or not enjoyed them really. You maybe haven't seen them, but you know, maybe that gives you some ideas to check them out, and yeah, watch some of the early cinema. Yeah, then Masters of Cinema releases from your records are absolutely awesome. They always come with a little booklets inside as well, so you get like a little like essays and some additional material to read, and you get like some artwork and stuff like that, some posters and whatnot, and it's pretty cool. These masters of cinema releases are pretty cool, so look into that stuff. They do a lot of like kind of an early and world cinema stuff. But that's me, guys, for today. I hope you enjoyed. I'll probably will be doing some video again soonish. I'll do one as soon as I can. I haven't watched that much film, so I need to probably sit down and watch a few films, and then maybe I can come back and talk about a few films I have seen. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch up with you soon again. Okay, thank you.